Hello, and welcome to Weekly Roundup. My name is Rose Aldo, and now let's get straight onto the news. Australia has banned social media for kids under the age of 16 from services including TikTok, Snapchat, X, Facebook, and YouTube. The government says it will reduce the negative impact of social media's design features that encourage young people to increase their screen time and also see content which harm their health and well-being. The Vatican has announced that Richard Moth will be the new Archbishop of Westminster, making him the head of the Catholic Church in England and Wales. He succeeds Cardinal Vincent Nichols, who has held the role since 2009 and has stepped down aged 80. For the past 10 years, Richard Moth has been Bishop of Arundel and Brighton, and before that served as Bishop of the Forces. As Archbishop of Westminster, he will become President of the Bishops' Conference of England and Wales and lead an estimated 4 million Catholics. His Holiness Moran Ignatius Aphrem II completed his private visit to Kerala on the 20th of December. His Holiness stayed at the Maninyakara Daira during his visit. It was a long-standing wish of His Holiness to visit and stay at the place where his predecessor, His Holiness Moran Ignatius III, was laid to rest. Respected Chief Minister of Kerala, Pinarayi Vijayan, hosted a Christmas New Year gathering in Trivandrum, where Jacobite Syrian Orthodox Church was represented by Catholicos and Malankara Metropolitan, His Beatitude Arbon Mo Baselios Joseph Baba, and Metropolitans of the Church, Dr. Kyriakos Mo Theophilos, Jacob Mo Antonios, Dr. Matthews Mo Antimos, Clergy Trustee Father Roy George Katachira, Almaya Trustee Tambu George Tukalan, and Sub Secretary Jacob C. Matthew. Marriage Preparation Counselling is happening February 2026 as a spiritual and practical journey for couples preparing for marriage in the Jacobite Syrian Orthodox Church in the UK. The faculty team of the Marriage Preparation Counselling consists of blessings from His Grace Isaac Morostatios Tiremeni. The team members include Father Marjomani, Father Elias Varghese, Father Jinson Muta Tukunel, Advocate Paul John, Advocate Saji Chako, Dr. Sajida Priyesh, Dr. Deepthi Samuel, Mr. Aldo Anthony, and Mr. Neil Thomas. St. Andrew's JSOC Glasgow marked the memorial feast of St. Anthroios, Apostle with clergy from Scotland and the Coptic Orthodox Church. Reverend Father Elias Varghese hoisted the Bernard flag, which he handed over to Trustee Eldos Matthew and Secretary Joy Jacobin. Evening prayers were led by Reverend Father Eldos Tortapallil, Reverend Father George Barakat, and Hamilton Coptic Church Vicar Albuna Elisha Ramsey. Reverend Father George Barakat delivered the day sermon. The main Bernal Day featured a Holy Trimass led by Father George Barakat, assisted by Father Eldos Tortapallil and Newcastle St. Gregorius Church Vicar Father Arjosh Karimbanur. Kirkcaldy Coptic Church Vicar Ahunk John Gattas preached the sermon, followed by a procession and a blessing from Father Elias Varghese. The MJSOC National Zone and Parish Level Achievers were felicitated during the event. The Youth Association also launched its cake sale fundraiser. A lively lalem drew participation from members of Newcastle, Edinburgh, and Aberdeen. Christmas stalls, youth activities, bar chornercha, and festive food added colour to the celebrations. Between December the 8th and until December the 16th, the UK Morth Mariam Vanada Samajam presented Nuhuro. The closing ceremony was blessed by Very Reverend Joshua Dairo Vienna. The 2026 calendar of St Mary's JSOC South London was published by Assistant Vicar Reverend Father Jebin Ait by handing over a copy to a member of the church, Mr. Paul Viscaria. There was also a calendar handed over at St Mary's JSOC Hampshire, published by Vicar Reverend Father Eldos Vengadeth by handing over copies to the senior members of the church, Mr. Jacob Madathikuriel and Mr. George Cherian Gunyal. UK Moth Mariam Vanada Samajam Diravajanathanalil Episode 50 was done by Mrs. Ansi Manoj from St. Mary's JSOC Manchester. Episode 51 of UK Moth Mariam Vanada Samajam Diravajanathanalil was done by Mrs. Sibi Varghese from St. Mary's JSOC Edinburgh. We would like to congratulate Reverend Father Eldus KG Karagavalli on his 13th ordination anniversary. Heartfelt wishes were sent from all members of St. Aphrem JSOC Cardiff. Multiple churches across the UK will be celebrating their Christmas service, so make sure to check out on all our social media platforms to see the nearest church to you. That's it for this week's Weekly Roundup. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Goodbye!